So we are going to have welding fans and we're going to have welding supporters. I think in life it is what it is. You got to have a balance. You got to have the good and you got to have the bad. And normally the good would outweigh the bad, but the bad always exists. It's like I remember I read a parable, or I ain't gonna say it was a parable, it was a message from Paul had wrote this, and he said that even when he do good, evil is present with him. So he had to pray and just say, "Hey, help me in this situation." It's like I got this thorn in my side that is always with me. Always with me. So I think that the negativity that you face and that you get, growing your fan base, growing your brand, building your business, um, protecting your family, that's a part of it. You know what I mean? And I think when you're small, you should embrace it because that's just letting you know you're on the right track. And I want to give a good difference from a welding fan versus a welding supporter because you need to be able to distinguish the two. A welding fan might like something that you post, or they might just watch everything that you post and might not like it, or they might like it here and there and never make a comment, never make something or say anything until someone important in that same field make a comment about what you're doing. Then they want to make it known that they're present, that they've been there. Oh, I've been watching him, or I've been supporting, but they really been in the cut. They really haven't been supporting you. They've been following you, but following someone, being a fan of someone, isn't like supporting them. Like, um, a supporter is like someone who goes to the games, someone who buys the ticket, who sit in the weather, who go through the storm with the team, with the player. If it's not the team, then it's the player. But that's a supporter. Like a supporter will, a supporter is going to put his heart or her heart into what they support. It's just what it is. Like if you really support something, you're gonna put your time in it. You're gonna put your money in it. You're going to put your mind into it, your energy, because you are a supporter of whatever the movement is, or whatever the situation is. So you have to look at it like that. Like you can tell your fans, those who just follow you, to, try to get free information, the information that they can, to build some Jews without actually, networking with you to really get some Jews. They'll try to let me get this. Oh, I don't want to, they always trying to find a shortcut. And then later in life, as you grow up, you realize there is no shortcuts. Like all you're doing is wasting time. So if you waste a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and you could have been got it because all you had to do was pay the piper. You had to pay for the knowledge. You had to pay for the education, pay for the development. And you was trying to be slick around it, thinking you can do it a different way. And all you did was lost time and got a lot of headaches and got discouraged. Probably gave up. Probably said, forget it, but you could have got it. Or if you did get it, you had to go through so much, and then finally once you got there, then you was kind of like the parable in the Bible where the man tore down his barn. He tore down his barn because he'd been winning now. He's doing good. And he built a new barn to hold all the things that he just got. Oh, look how I'm winning. And the day he built it and looked at it and said, man, check out what I got. God spoke down to him and said, today your soul is required of you. And he died. So things can happen like that. We get caught up in this vain reality that we got to step on someone, or we got to um, use someone, or belittle what they do, or say something because we don't understand it, or it doesn't follow our guidelines and how we was raised. So we want to try to critique the next person when at the same time we got the issue that we need to work on. But it's crazy how the people that need to work on their personal issues tend to lash out at others, tend to say remarks tend to always be concerned about what someone else is doing, because you know what that does? It takes their mind and their thoughts off what they're doing with their life. So they ain't got to focus on the bullshit that they got on their plate, the corruptness, the anger, the pain, the confusion. They don't got to focus on that because they got something else to focus on. They want to focus on you. They want to talk about you. They want to, bring you down. So, you have to watch that. So don't let that discourage you when you're doing your thing, because it is a reality. You know what I mean? And so, but let it be known that when you see this, that means you're doing something right. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because the fans also will help push you over the threshold. So, and your supporters will be there. Your true supporters, going to be there doing their thing. But your fans are going to help too. So, it's kind of like once they see you getting there and other people are rooting you on, saying, "Hey, man, we can do this," then they want to say, "We behind you too. Let's push it." So then they can all be in the photo. They can all be at the party. They can all be at the deal, and it is what it is, because you know there are always going to be bad apples on the tree. You know, every every harvest is not going to produce a good one. You're always going to have a little grass, a little tear in the midst. You know what I mean? So you have to accept it, and don't just let that bother you, and let it just to the point where you lose and focus on the mission. You lose and focus on what you need to be doing. So I just wanted to say, man, look at the two and praise both of them, because both of them are helping you. Salute them, salute both of them. You know, but your fans and your supporters are completely two different people. So, to your true supporters, to my true supporters, I appreciate you. I thank you. I really, really appreciate the love and support throughout the years. And I know we're going to constantly support one another and get our hog on and take things to the next level. And I really, really do appreciate it. And to my fans, I thank you for pressing like. I thank you for watching me, because even though you might not be supporting me, you're still watching me and you're still following me. And I thank you for that. Hog on.